Hey guys, welcome everybody. This is the first episode of Tyler's Tater Thoughts, where we're actually calling it that, where everybody is going to be eating tater tots if you come onto the podcast. Yep, that's the gimmick, everybody. That's it. Welcome my first guest, Hayley King.
Right.
Thanks.
Wait, is that going?
Woo.
Yeah.
Is that rent? Oh, this is really awkward. I was staring at myself, like trying to get my shit right.
Oh, you're good. No, this is gonna. We're live, like right now.
Okay.
All right.
Oh
Sweet.
shit! Wait, is that's a useful can? Yeah, you can use that.
Hey everybody, welcome to the first
Hey.
episode of Tyler's Tater Thoughts. Welcome Hayley. I'm glad that you could join us. I just realized that this mic is on.
Is it?
Is on? Are we using it?
I don't know. You
I
tell
don't
me.
know.
I'm not a technical person, so I really.
I think it is on, and I think it's in the right setting and everything too.
Okay, that's perfect then.
Right? That is
I'm
perfect.
so
This is
here
good.
for it.
This is
Let's
good.
go.
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah.
Woo! Let's get it.
All right.
All right. Welcome to the first or second episode. I'm not really sure what it's gonna
Wait,
be.
is this the second episode of Taters?
It might be taters. Well, this is the first episode of the true Tater Thought.
I'm so honored.
Welcome everybody. I'll show you our quick gimmick. Tater tots.
They're so good.
They are tater tots. We gotta have tater tots when you're talking about tater thoughts. You know what I mean?
Cheers.
Lovely. I love sharing ketchup with people.
Dude.
You should always be crushing ketchups.
Always, bro. Like, this ramekin should be gone by... We're probably gonna have to get another ramekin.
Oh, I have another one.
I mean,
we have our own.
I know, but, like,
Oh,
I go through ketchup. You know what I mean?
you might just have to deal with it.
I mean, it is what it is. All right.
Wait, first of all,
Mm-hmm.
I'm very sorry if you can hear my voice.
Oh, my God. I just realized I'm probably smacking, so I'm so sorry, everyone.
That's what I was apologizing for. So, I'm sorry.
Thank you for your apology.
It's okay. I mean, why did I say it's okay?
Just say you're welcome.
No. All right. So, let's get it going. This is going to be the new format. We actually had it kind of set up a little bit now. Yeah. And I'm going to not look at the camera anymore so I can...
You're not going to look at the camera anymore?
I'm
You're not
bring
going to
the
get
attention-
personal with the audience?
No, fuck the audience.
Oh, my God.
This is about you and me.
Okay, I'll give you guys attention every once
No.
in a while.
Fuck the audience. This is about you and me.
Okay, you and me.
You and me.
Let's go. All right.
So, because I want to be able to bring people's real, authentic selves to the table.
Well, I can tell you, there's a lot of authenticity, y'all.
All right.
You know what I'm saying?
This is what I like to hear.
All right.
This is the good stuff. This is what I live for, Hayley.
All right. So what should we get started with? Like,
Well, I don't know.
we talked
I don't know what you're
about a lot
starting.
of.
Shut the fuck up.
Okay.
I start the show.
Okay.
Okay, thank you. All right, so what should we get started with? We've got a lot to talk about today.
Quite a bit.
Oh, we got these baby wipes.
Well, they're actually alcohol wipes that I made.
You made alcohol
okay,
wipes.
so
Let's
you know-
talk about this.
Okay, so you know how, like, when COVID started, there was, like, isopropyl just went missing because everybody started making their own hand sanitizer because hand sanitizer was super low and
That's
stuff.
why it went missing?
Dude, yes.
I thought it was because all the stoners needed to clean their bongs.
Well, I mean, I'm sure that was a huge cause for it,
I mean,
too.
that's why I
but,
was looking for it.
Dude, like, I cannot find isopropyl anywhere. And so, like, the stuff that I did have was for cleaning bongs, but then I also
Really?
couldn't find, like...
Well, obviously. Well, I don't know why I said really.
Yeah, like, yeah, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So, but I ended up buying, like, separate wipes, like, that were, like, there was nothing in them, it was just the cotton, and then I poured isopropyl on it.
I didn't
so
know you could buy wipes that were just the
Yeah,
cotton.
you can just buy organic cotton wipes, and you can make baby wipes, alcohol wipes, anything you want.
Dude, is this a common thing that people do?
I don't think so. I honestly learned it from my grandmother when I was living up north. When I was, like, doing that, like, farm Amish style living.
So let's
this
talk
summer.
about that.
Dude, I
did you-
highly recommend it.
First of all, where did you live?
When? Because you mean, like, when I was up there?
Mm-hmm.
So I was in Blue Hill. So that's, like, the Acadia area, like, Penobscot, Blue Hill, and then there's Bar Harbor. Like, that whole area, beautiful.
Beautiful?
Yeah, if you haven't gone, you need to go.
Okay.
Okay.
Word up.
But yeah, I worked on a farm for the entire summer, just because, I mean, COVID, how are you going to get a job, you know? And also, I was living in Texas before that happened, and that's when, like, it got super bad down there. So I was like, okay, I'm going to just go up and stay with my grandmother, and started working on the farm. I cut heads off of chickens, bro.
Wait, what?
It was terrible. It was a terrible experience.
Was it like full on like Russian grandmother?
No,
we eat
like
chicken.
I'm dead ass. Like I'm talking
yeah.
axe, stump, chicken, whack. It was so sad.
Oh my God, full on
I got
Russian
sick.
grandmother.
I got sick, bro.
Like
I
a
got
cleaver,
sick. Like
axe.
I like puked my brains out. I couldn't go back to I couldn't deal with any of like the slaughter. I couldn't do it. But so I was mostly in the garden. So
wait,
imagine,
did you guys? Sorry, I don't mean to interrupt.
No, you're good.
Did you guys use the entire chicken, or did you just?
No, I know.
What did you do with the chicken when you were done? You had composted it.
So
right?
so I didn't really
Or
make it that
you
far.
threw it to the coyotes.
So, no. So, I mean, yeah, you can throw it in the compost, like a lot of the body parts, but, I mean, a lot more of it, you can just throw it out into the woods and some animal's going to take care of it. Circle of life, you know?
Coyotes.
Yeah, exactly. But that also brings along the issue of coyotes, and so basically you have to learn how to deal with that. But every farmer oh my God, yeah. I mean, it's northern Maine. Like it's one of the least populated areas of Maine. Period. Until the summer.
A large coyote population.
Yeah. Like you would wake up at 3 a.m. to coyotes just coyoting.
Nice.
You know, just calling into the wild.
All right.
Oh shit, my ADD's kicking in. So yeah, anyways.
Let it.
I wasn't too fond of the whole chicken thing.
Did you just keep a tater tot in the ketchup? You just like let it marinate in ketchup? All right.
A little bit.
Respect.
Little bit. I mean not too long. Just you know, just getting some flavor in there.
I just realized when we do tattoos
what'd be
later,
so good?
my finger's gonna be so greasy.
Oh,
I'm gonna get
greasy,
an
bro.
infected tattoo.
You should add some hot sauce to this, like Louisiana hot sauce.
To the ketchup?
Yeah. Just to give it a little kick, you know what I mean?
Okay.
That might be because, you know, the southern part of me is kicking in, but...
Yeah, the southern Haley coming out a little bit, huh? All right. Need some Louisville hot sauce in that hoe.
Yes, sir.
All right. I like that.
So, I wanted to bring a topic up to you, just because I want to see your opinion.
Oh.
If that's okay with you.
So
unless you have something
that you want to bring up. We're just going to change gears
from
from coyotes and go to...
Yeah.
Me.
Yeah.
Ask away.
Okay. Men in skirts.
Oh, I'm about it.
You're about it?
Well, that's the thing. Nobody makes skirts for men unless you're a Scot.
Mm-hmm.
And when you're a Scot, like, actually, I was literally just in the store the other day, and I was like, why does nobody make men's skirts for men?
They're so comfortable.
Well, that I question. Gross. See, that was a sign. They're probably not that comfortable. It was a sign men should not wear skirts or their food will come out of their mouths.
Are you wearing a skirt right now?
No. But I was thinking about it. No, but actually, I was in a store. I went to Disney with a mask. Don't worry. I was in a store in Disney, and I was like, I looked at my little brother. I was like, why do they not make any damn skirts for men? And he was like, I don't know. And then I thought to myself, well, or no, he was like, well, because they make trousers for men. And I was like, well, yeah, but like, why?
They also make them for women though too.
Yeah.
So here's my theory. Like a lot of men, like, or not a lot of men. I hate stereotyping men.
Stereotype. I was thinking, a lot of men don't give a shit.
Yeah, but then there are the ones that do, and then they shit on. I mean, no, I'm talking about like the mean fucking straight men.
Right.
You know what I mean? The ones that make fun of people that are comfortable with their sexuality.
The ones that actually care.
Yes.
Right.
Like and so like my theory.
The gay ones are just being ridiculed. What happened? Whoa.
I don't know what that was.
What was that?
It's your watch.
Oh, fuck that thing.
Why was that thing talking?
I don't know, Siri.
Okay, that was
She's
scary.
A dumb hoe.
Anyways, so my theory is like they're not ready for it, and until they are, nobody else will be, because their fucking ridicule is ridiculous to have to listen to.
Well, they're just projecting their own insecurities.
And I know, but that's why I'm like, dude, like I love the whole TikTok movement that's going on with that, where like men are wearing skirts and they look fucking great in them, and it's like,
well, okay, so this is what I was just thinking. I thought it just popped into my head. Why in history did men get the trousers and women get the skirts? Men have like more shit in between the legs, we shouldn't have like a fucking spike going up there. That doesn't make any sense.
It makes more sense to have the roles reversed. Did you know?
Yes.
Did you know back in the day, instead of buying trousers for little boys wore dresses. And so, because it was easier to afford, because it translates.
Commencement dress, like a.
I don't know what the technical
dress.
term was.
There's some like I know there's some like Christian thing where kids wear a dress.
But it was just like to make it more affordable when you had kids, because when you had kids, bro, like 12 kids.
Good point. Yeah.
Kind of thing. So
you were trying to run the farm. Like
exactly.
You weren't having kids. You were having farmhands.
Yes, exactly. Yeah. Thank you.
Workers. Slaves.
And so the interesting aspect of that is, like boys and girls, they would wear that same fucking dress. And they would pass it down. And it would just make it more affordable until they were, a certain age where it was only appropriate for them to wear it.
Right, until sexism came into
play.
And then we're like, what are you doing, you fucking pansy?
Exactly.
You gotta wear pants. Like,
it's time to put on your big boy trousers.
Totally. Well, Americans have this, not just Americans, humans, especially Americans though, have had this ideal for some reason. It's alright, so I think it relates back to like power structures. I think people want to have power over another, and in essence we have to subjugate different groups of people into boxes so that we can like make it so like, okay, like we know what this person's about, but really it's just so that like we can control people, because we are all insecure. All of us are insecure
about something.
Absolutely.
Unless you're really, really comfortable with yourself.
Yeah, exactly.
And then those people are very rare to find.
Who the fuck is that? Yeah.
I mean,
who's that comfortable?
I mean, like, I feel like we obviously we have our insecurities, but like,
well, anybody really comfortable with themselves has had to go fucking through it.
Yeah,
and they've reached a point where they're just like, fuck it, dude. Like, I don't even
fucking care. Like, and
say whatever
as you were explaining earlier when we were
fuck.
talking about like everything, like that we experience in the moment, in the past, present, future, whatever, like. It exists, but it doesn't. It doesn't fucking matter. So, like, my mindset, like, for a long time, you know me, like, for a long time, I was, like, hella insecure about everything, bro. And so then, like, this year, I was like, you know what? I'm gonna die one day, and I'm gonna be so mad at myself if I didn't do this or this or this.
Yes. Like, I have so much to say about this. I'm sorry, but continue.
No, I want to hear yours.
The thought of death keeps me going.
Mm-hmm.
I love thinking about the fact that I'm going to die.
Me too.
Because it can be a morbid thing. It can be like, oh, one day I'm not going to be here. But it's like, dude, you can't do anything about it. So why make it a morbid thing? Make it a thing where it's like, I'm going to die.
It's beautiful.
It's fucking beautiful. I mean, it's like, at the end of the day, you're going to die. Use it as motivation to live.
Yes,
like,
exactly.
Every second counts knowing that you're going to fucking die one day.
Exactly. And, like, I don't know, like, and that's, like, that hit me at, like, probably my darkest hour in my life. Yeah, like, I mean, like, especially with COVID and everything, like, that made me really aware of mental health and, like, try to, like, really put myself back on track of, like, where I wanted to be. And so that's kind of why I decided to go up north. Like, I didn't want to be in Kennebunk, and I didn't want to be around the same people that I, like, I don't want to say grew up with, because I grew up with a lot of different groups of people, you know? Like, I moved around a lot. And
you got around. I couldn't help myself. Sorry.
Why did you say that?
I couldn't help myself.
Sure. And so I was like, you know what? Like, I haven't experienced like truly living like on a homestead. I could go out to my garden in the morning and I could pick onions and I could pick lettuce and tomatoes and fucking whatever I wanted, and then I could go into the freezer and grab whatever my grandmother butchered that season before.
No shit.
And it, like, that was the most fulfilling shit of my life, to not have to depend on a grocery store or money or anything like that. And then I went out and I got to experience life on a farm and learn about soil. Did you know that you can mix different types of soils to create a sweetness in different flavors within?
Really? I was gonna say, I was gonna be like, yeah, I know you can mix fucking soil, Hayley, but no, I didn't know you could change the flavor. There's like a science behind it. So my grandfather, he was like, God. I'm sorry, I didn't introduce you. Guys, this is Hayley.
Hi, I'm Hayley King.
This is Hayley King. This is a friend of mine. We've known each other how many years?
Oh my God, since
our entire life.
Fourth grade. Our younger sisters.
we're friends first, right?
Yeah.
And I was like a little horny kid, and I was like, she's got a sister my age.
No, and but dude, we stayed best friends for like a minute.
Sure, best friends is an exaggeration.
Well, okay, well, you were my best friend. I didn't have very many friends, okay?
Yeah, you were a sad little kid.
I was a sad little kid,
you went through it.
I did, but here we are. I'm like the happiest little piece of shit you'll ever meet.
Totally. Can I go back to what you were saying about your darkest hour is when you found it? Like, I genuinely believe that we all have to fall down to, like, the pits in order, but it's all in order so we can pick ourselves up and get to a place that was even higher than we were before.
Yin and yang. You only get to see the light if you're in the dark.
That's a good quote. I was going to say a proverb, too. There's an ancient Japanese proverb I don't know. But there's a proverb that says, fall down 7 times, get up 8.
Yeah. And that's so true, dude. Like, because that's all you can do. Like, if you're going to give up, then you're going to go down a path that's even darker. And, like, there comes a point where you hit rock bottom, and you're like, okay, like, I want to do better. Like, I don't want to feel like this anymore. This sucks. Like
absolutely.
Help me help myself
to
be where I want to be. Because I want to be just like that person that's so happy. I don't want to be that one person. Like, you know that, I'm sorry.
I don't want to live in this depth of
exactly.
anymore.
You don't want to be
that's
that one person that's like goes to a function and you're just like, sad piece of shit over here. What's up?
True.
You want to be the fucking ray of sunshine that everybody like looks forward to having a conversation with. Nobody wants to hear about all the darkness. I mean, like, of course, like, if you're really close with somebody, they'll want to hear about it. Like, you know my situations.
Yes.
Like, but that's because we've been friends for years. But say I was a random stranger and I just started pouring my fucking heart out to you, and I was like, my life is so sad. Like,
well, that's what you're doing to all these people right now. Can I make a comment on that? I feel like there's this, like, what you were saying about being at a party and being like that sad piece of shit. There was this weird, I don't know, I think it's definitely with our generation. I don't know if you felt this. There's this weird fascination with being sad. But it was almost like it was cool. Or like it is cool. Like the sad boy aesthetic. You know what I mean?
It's everybody wants to feel less alone. And so because of that, they and in order to support,
and we have these phones that make us feel connected, but they make us feel even more alone than we already
were. Because okay, so this is what I'm gonna say. Like, a huge problem for our generation has always been depression and anxiety, and a lot of that is because we don't do much. We depend on machines and technology to do everything for us.
Totally.
Did you know that anxiety is like one of the most dominant emotions that you have in your body? So pretend this is...
that makes sense. It's like fear. It's like your fear reactors.
Exactly.
It's like primal.
Exactly. And so the reason that we're all so anxious is because we're not having to hunt. We're not having to like go out and like experience anything outside of our comfort zones anymore. We're not worried about the fucking wolf coming in to get us. We're not even worried about like somebody raiding our village anymore, because it's like we don't have that. Exactly. And so that anxiety stems from that. So because you're not using that anxiety and that adrenaline to like really push you through nature, that's all just sitting in your brain. And so that's why so many people are so anxious. So like for me, I fucking love roller coasters. Okay. That's like my shit, bro. Yeah, it's a thrill. So exactly, and that's why people love horror movies. I think that has something to do with like drugs. I think that's like not like drugs, but it's like it gives a chemical reaction in your brain. Exactly, but that's something. But that's like the big part of why I think like our society is as sad as it is. Like we're experiencing. I mean, I wouldn't say a time of peace because there are wars around us, and like. But we live in America. We live in the land of the free. We don't see that shit, bro. We're not really allowed to. No. I mean, we're the capital. Who would join the military? If the world was the Hunger Games, we're the capital. Yeah. 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 Totally. Sorry, I didn't mean 100%. No, that's very accurate. Like, I think that's what Suzanne Collins was trying to get at when she released that book. You know. Damn, I never thought about her actually making that allegory, but yeah, you're right. You're totally. She could have been doing that. In a very deep way, like.
Respect, Suzanne.
I don't want to bring politics into this because I don't know what our crowd is.
We can bring politics.
I feel like it's better not
opinions.
to. Yeah, we can share opinions on things that like truly matter, but I feel like politics is one of those things that is just.
Can I say something? So I totally agree with what you're saying. I think that we have. It's almost like we don't have to like worry about like how we're gonna live and how we're gonna eat and where we're gonna sleep.
Some people don't.
Some people don't. You're right. You and I, like relatively well-off white kids that live in Maine.
Well,
you have a worse situation than I do. Certainly, I am in a very. I know from all right. So personally speaking, I am in a very, very privileged position. I mean, compared to the rest of the world. I'm living like a fucking king.
You are living like a fucking king. I love your room, bro.
Can
I just say that? Like,
yes,
your tapestries and everything, like, they're so... I'm pretty sure you've had those posters since, like, what, 5th grade?
What? No.
Dude, no, that Sublime one.
That Sublime one, probably, for sure.
And the Beatles. Those two I remember distinctly. And then you had this giant, like, the giant blunt.
Oh, I had a big old cigar that was a Rasta guy. Yeah.
Dude, I'm pretty sure that's a blunt.
That's like how... Oh, it's definitely a blunt. But it said cigar to, like, make it, you know...
Yeah.
Family friendly.
PG-13.
PG, yeah, literally PG-13. But, okay, but this is what... So I'm living in this privileged position. I think that we have more time... It's almost like we have more... The reason it's so prevalent in suburbia... is that we have more time to think about these problems. Like, we don't have we don't have, like...
We don't have to experience it to know about it.
Totally.
And,
but we can think about all the things that might be wrong, even though because nothing is wrong. Because humans have this need to, like, create meaning and create, like struggle to give our lives meaning. Because, like, what the fuck are we doing here?
We're living.
Yeah.
We're experiencing life, which is what life is. We have the privilege to be able to have conversations like this, to rip nicotine whenever we want to rip a bong whenever we want to sip wine whenever we want to.
No, grape juice.
Yes. Grape juice.
Underage, god damn it. Fuck. That's not wine. I hope you didn't think that was wine. Does it taste like wine? It might, because that might mean my grape juice is gone bad.
I don't really drink very much, so
my grape juice has gone
why.
bad, so that's probably why it might taste like wine.
Yeah, that's all yours then.
That
was really cringy. I hope you edited that out. Anyways.
No, that's staying in. That was funny. But also, all right, it's also that, and it's also all right. It also derives back to social media. So there's this. I don't know if you've ever heard, like, Max said it in a song. Like, you feel the most lonely in a crowd of people. Like, you feel more lonely in a crowd of people than you are alone. The problem with our phones is it's constantly keeping us in this crowd of people. We're constantly scrolling through other people's, like, pretty pristine lives that they put out to the world so that they can seem like they are happy and whatever, even though they're probably not.
And then we compare ourselves to that shit.
Yes.
We're like, okay, this person went out on a vacation. They look fucking fantastic. But in reality, that person probably has an eating disorder. And we don't know what they've gone through.
Totally. I mean, you got to think about it like this. They were so apt on taking a picture that made them look good and then putting that picture online with a specific caption with maybe a hashtag or two so that other people could like that picture and validate their looking good, and that's fucked up in itself.
But here's the thing. We all do it.
We all do it
because we're always searching for that validation because we don't get it anymore from face-to-face conversation. Especially nowadays with COVID. Like, have you noticed that? Like, a lot more people are really striving to have that. I mean, TikTok is a great example. You know, like, we're trying to stay connected in a time that we can't be connected. And... in a way, so TikTok is one of those things that's super controversial because obviously Chinese government having literal profiles
can I just say,
of
fuck
data.
The Chinese government.
Yeah, straight up, bro.
Fuck Xi Jinping.
I will say, TikTok was the most.
Lip my nuts.
TikTok was the most genius program ever created, simply for the fact that you felt more connected with people. You could relate to people because that literally developed a profile for you and then took all these videos that they knew would interest you, that they just dragged you
algorithm.
in. Yes. That algorithm, brilliant.
I wouldn't give TikTok all the credit. I think that relates to personally. I think that's like Instagram, Twitter. I think they were just following an already set up like system of sucking people in.
But they made it
getting
better.
Their attention.
They made it better. Vine. And you know what? Instagram and even Snapchat now have been trying to do like with Reels and shit. Reels wasn't a thing until TikTok. Once controversy really started getting deep with TikTok.
Yeah, totally. Can I just say fuck Reels? It sucks.
It sucks.
It sucks. It's so
I mean,
much
like
worse
I
than
get
TikTok.
it, but it's literally like people posting their TikToks on Reels.
Yeah. Totally.
So it's a fucking point.
Yeah, the only people that like use Reels are people that want to make $1 million because Snapchat was like, we'll give you $1 million.
Dude, I mean, like I'm making money off of TikTok from that one video. But like
you're making money off of TikTok.
I got on because once you have 10,000 followers on TikTok, you start making money. You can apply for that fund, the creator fund.
Wow, we should have it be known that you made a TikTok, right?
And I made one TikTok of me blinking.
Right. Don't look at the camera.
I'm sorry. That's just like ridiculous
just kidding,
to
love
me.
You, baby. Just kidding, love you, baby. All right. But like, yeah, you made a TikTok with you fucking blinking to go TAs, whatever.
Somebody that I used to know.
That's ridiculous.
And I got 5.7. Dude, that's crazy to me. 5.7 million people looked at that video. They watched that video. I had fucking.
Probably because you're attractive.
I was on
so, like,
Greek
we don't
TikTok.
Need to get into that.
I literally look like an emo child in that video.
Well, now you do with your hair.
My hair is lighter.
Stop
I'm sorry. I had to like look at it to reference for a moment. I forgot what my hair looked like for a moment because I depersonalized myself.
Oh my god, is this ink?
Bit. Yes.
No, I did it again.
I just spent so much time trying to figure out how to put that ink in that cat, motherfucker.
Well, I don't know why you just left ink out on the table.
I'm sorry. I thought you would.
Is this pigment ink?
That's the whatever ink you handed me.
That's my ink.
Yeah.
Oh, we could have just like taken it right out of the ink container.
I know, but I also
that smells.
wanted to be like.
Oh, that hurts.
Do you have like a cut?
Oh, I got a bunch of cuts on my fingies, but like that's okay.
All right.
I like the pain. The pain and pleasure receptors are right next to each other in your brain, so like.
That's true. That's why I like tattoos so much.
Yeah, that's why people do like enjoy tattoos.
Dude, my favorite one was the dragon on my back. Cause that one, it like people think I'm psychotic when I say this, but that felt so good. It felt so good. I don't even know how to explain it. It felt like a massage on steroids.
Interesting. So I wonder if our brains can actually trick ourselves into thinking that pain is pleasure. Because have you ever heard that
BDSM?
Well, good point. Yeah. Well,
pain is pleasure in terms of sex, anyways.
But then you're having that a pleasurable response afterwards. Do you think that is what makes it pleasure, or is the pain that is the pleasure? Because have you ever heard that you can change? So excitement and being terrified and being excited are actually the same thing. Yeah. That's the same chemical being released in your brain. So if you're ever terrified, you can just say to yourself over and over, like, no, I'm just excited. I'm excited. I'm excited. I'm excited. And you're not terrified anymore. It's adrenaline. It's adrenaline being pumped into you. Yeah.
Okay, see, that makes a lot more sense. Now that I'm like hearing.
So I'm wondering if it works the same with pain and pleasure. We kind of got off track here,
dude. But yeah, I forgot what we were talking about. Yeah.
Whatever.
It happens.
But yeah, pain and pleasure, interesting.
Yeah, no, we were talking about BDS. Well,
we were not talking about BDSM.
But what I was gonna get to is like, I feel like, I mean, I don't know if I'm supposed to talk about shit like this.
You can talk about whatever you want.
Okay, well, like for me, I'm not like the type of person that's like, okay, hurt me, please. Like,
yeah, no.
But there, like, I mean, there's so many people that I've met.
Like, whip me. Oh. Spank me, daddy.
But like, it's like everybody's different in terms of that. So I wonder if like, for some people, they've actually been able to like they've registered the fact that they can experience pleasure through pain. And so like that's why they enjoy it. But then there are some people that are like, no, that's just straight painful.
Right. Because it's how you frame it in your brain at the end of the day. I mean, our brains are incredibly powerful.
Brains are crazy. Mind over matter is like a huge thing.
Totally. I think that you can switch any opposite reaction, like the pain and pleasure thing. So like recently I quit cigarettes, nicotine totally. And like, yeah, I'm doing this now. But the thing is that
that's because I'm influencing you in a terrible way.
But I reframed it. The thing is, you are influencing, so like. Fuck
I'm sorry.
Yeah, it's okay.
But you got me to drink grape juice tonight, so.
You're right. We're drinking grape juice.
Rubbing off on each other.
Right. So no. So what? But what happened though is that I realized, addiction is just my brain telling my body that I need something. And I thought about it a lot. Like, well, if that is just my brain doing that, what if I used my brain to just like rewire that and think like, oh no, I actually am going to harness that power and just be like, look, no, it's all in my head. I can actively say, no, I'm not addicted to cigarettes, and I can take that power back for myself. Mm-hmm. And in a lot of ways, that worked. I was able to go an entire 2 weeks, and I didn't get a single nicotine craving. I didn't get a headache. Mm-hmm. I didn't get any sweats like people talk about. I was able to look at people smoking cigarettes and be like, I don't want that.
Mm-hmm. See, for me, like, nicotine for me isn't the addiction. It's, like, the constant, like, being able to,
it's
like...
the oral fixation.
Yeah, exactly. Mm-hmm. Exactly, bro. And, like, for a long time, I didn't really register that, but the only other thing that I could come up with as a barrier, I guess, or as a replacement... was like those fucking smart waters, the nipple tops. You know exactly what I'm talking about.
I know exactly what you're talking
about. Dude,
yeah,
literally
the
like
suckle tuckles.
Yes.
The suckle
bro,
tops.
like I would drink so many of those to try to quit those.
Really?
For so long.
Really?
Which is so fucking weird, and it sounds like...
No, it's not, because when I first started doing it, because it's like, I noticed it comes up in the car.
And then I would bite my nails
I need
and
something
shit.
in the car to do something, so I like, need to be drinking something or something.
Exactly.
But I realized, like, if I just play with my lips,
yeah,
I get the exact same satisfaction.
And it's so weird.
It's so weird.
And like...
It's like, that's not how anybody told me it should be.
Yeah.
People tell you that things have to be a certain way, and so therefore... The
your
power
mind...
of your mind tricks you into believing it.
Yes. Oh, God.
Our minds are insanely powerful.
But then there's the argument of, what about drugs? Like the real
hard drugs, right? Like heroin. Like that's the thing. Like I've never done heroin. Yeah. I've never had to deal with those serious addictions. But what people say is that a nicotine addiction coming off nicotine withdrawals are worse than heroin withdrawals.
Really?
People absolutely. And
is it the anger, like the outburst aspect of it, or is it like the...
It's like getting sick, sweats, like it's like the physical sickness that you get. But I really genuinely think that it's your brain. It's just your brain tricking your body into thinking that you need something. When in fact, if you're able to trick your body the other way, absolutely, because it's like your brain becomes dependent on it. And I understand that and that's what the thing is like. All right, so you can have a dream, right? Mm-hmm. You can have a dream, essentially, like you're being chased by a tiger in your dream, mm-hmm. and you'll start sweating. Your heart rate will go up. Mm-hmm. You'll have physiological reactions, right? Mm-hmm. But that's just your brain telling you that you're feeling something so visceral that it's literally like forcing you into this physiological state where you are distressed. And so if you think about it, like that is insane how powerful our brains are.
Yeah, it's crazy. And the other thing is, I'm sorry, I'm a huge believer in manifestation.
Oh, me too, all the way.
Huge I mean, like
I believe in magic, like with a K. like MAGICK. I think that's real.
Magic.
Yeah, like real magic though, like Aleister Crowley. Have you ever heard of him?
No.
He's really interesting. You should get into him.
Okay.
We shouldn't get too off topic because we've been kind of swinging around. Like,
we have, yeah, absolutely. But I don't know, like for me, a lot of like the shit like that I didn't want to go to college. Mm-hmm. I fucking hated college. I mean I did it for 2 months at SMCC, and then I was like, I'm fucking done with this shit. I don't enjoy it. And I realized that, you know, like there are other paths that you can take. Like
totally.
Like I'm so sick and tired of schools being like, you need to go to college. Like it's not the 60s, the 70s, or the 80s, or the 90s anymore. Going to school is now a privilege, if you really think about it. Like,
well,
I'm not saying. So what I mean by that is like, it's a business. Colleges are a business. They make money. They put you in debt, and you're paying off that debt, and it's like you're a slave to that system.
Definitely.
Yes.
I mean, I don't necessarily agree.
I am a huge advocate for community colleges, simply because I mean, like they're teaching you everything you need to know, but they're not like it's not like you're losing 15 grand if you. I mean, it's different for everybody, obviously, but I'm just saying, like, I feel like on average, like, tuitions now, 15 grand, straight up.
Yeah, well, yeah, totally.
If you don't have a scholarship.
If you're going to a private school, at least 15.
Yeah, and so...
I paid $1,500 at private, or at community.
Yeah, exactly. Like, I paid $998.
It's beautiful.
Like, it was gorgeous, but then I only went for 2 months, so then it was a waste of my money.
Yeah.
But what I'm trying to get at is, like, I got so stuck in this rut of being, like, my family being like, you need to go to school, like, every single time my future came up. And I was like, you know what? I don't need school. I need experience. And I was like, you know what? I'm gonna move to fucking New York. And honestly, that didn't really work out.
Yeah.
But I moved to New York, and I said it to myself, like, so many times. And then the opportunity arose for me to go to New York out of nowhere. Like, I'm saying, like, I didn't apply to any places there. Nothing. It was some woman approached me, and she was like, hey, can you take care of my kids while I'm working? You can live here. You can do whatever you want. Obviously,
and it happened to be in New York.
And it happened to be in New York.
And
it didn't work out because the woman was fucking crazy.
Wow, yeah.
Which is sad.
They do be like that.
I mean, yeah, they do be like that.
They do be like that.
But I learned a lot from that trip. And then coming back to Maine, like, I was like, you know what? Like, I'm realizing how much I mean, Maine is one of the most beautiful states. I love Maine. Only in the summer, though.
Before we get off track, though.
Yeah.
But you manifested that. Like,
I manifested going to New York.
Because you thought about it so much.
For months, dude. Like, for probably 2 months, I was like, I'm gonna do it. Like, I'm as soon as I get done with this shit, like, I'm gonna find a way to get there. I don't know why I want to go, but I want to go. Like, I just want to experience, like, being in the city. And it happened.
And it showed up for you.
Yeah.
See, that's amazing. So the yogis actually, so they have a saying that a thought is like an acorn to an oak tree. Like, the thought may seem small, but it's the seed. It's the starting point of all things. And I absolutely believe that. Like, it may seem small, but it can be turned into a massive, massive thing and change your life. Just because of you thinking something and, like, pinpointing your thought onto it. It's like focusing your energy onto it. I almost think they have mass. Like, I almost think thoughts have, like, mass, like, in, like, gravity.
They're a form of energy.
Yeah.
Energy cannot be destroyed. Only create, like, and it cannot be created, but it can be transferred into something else.
Totally.
And if you take the energy to say, I want this. Like, I want money. Okay? I want money. I'm gonna say that for a week, and then I'm gonna let you know
You'll
how that goes.
Probably have some money by the end of that week.
But here's the thing. I've done that before. I haven't worked since I left New York.
Really? Like
I haven't worked. I mean, I have the OnlyFans, but that's completely different.
Do you want to plug your OnlyFans on this?
HJDXXX.
All right, there we go, everybody. go follow her. It's like $10 a month or something.
Yeah, but I do promos for the first people that sign up.
Okay, word.
So it's $5 for the first month.
Word, respect.
So yeah, hit that up if you want to fund my education and stuff
like
that. Yeah,
so you can keep not working and continue to make money.
No.
But now but you just manifested I want money, and now you plugged your OnlyFans, and now somebody's gonna go buy your OnlyFans. I mean,
I hope
you
so.
just got money right there.
Yeah, exactly.
You manifested your money.
What I'm trying to say is, like, I didn't even have OnlyFans running at that time. Like, so when I got back from New York, I was butthurt. I was so butthurt because I really wanted it to work out, but it didn't, and that's just how it went. And so I came to Kennybunk, and I literally was like, okay, I'm going to have to start paying rent. But I was like, I was in that dark place where I was like, I don't even want to leave my fucking bed, bro. I don't want to do shit. I just want to smoke weed, drink, and just stay in bed. And somehow I was paying rent for 2 months. Yeah. Yes, dude. And I still have, like, money coming. I just started this OnlyFans back up, like a month ago, maybe.
I don't know. I remember seeing you on your story, and it was like a week of you being like, "Buy my OnlyFans." And I was like, "Okay, Hayley, I'll buy your OnlyFans."
I don't think you bought it though.
Did I not buy? I bought it that second time. No, because remember when I Snapchatted you?
I gave you the free subscription.
You gave me a free subscription?
That was like at the very beginning.
Oh, okay.
Like back in March when I was doing it for like 1 month, and then I was done. Well, like I didn't post at all after that.
No offense, I never really like looked at it. I feel awkward looking at OnlyFans of people that I know, because it's like.
But I appreciate it because you knew I was going through the shits, and like. You were just like, here, like, let me help you. Let me help a homie.
Well, but remember when I Snapchatted you and I was like, oh, you didn't get my Snapchat earlier. I had swiped up and I was like, fine, Hayley, I'll give you some fucking money, right? I was like, fine, I'll toss you the $10. Jesus.
Oh my god.
A week of this OnlyFans hype, and yes, okay, fine.
I mean, I only did that. I did that 2 days in a row. No, I did it the same day.
I will say your content was steamy when I went back on.
Dude,
I was like, damn, she's
I got it.
Because the first time I bought it, I was like, this is lame. There's no
and I
nudity.
realized that the only way to keep them on is, God, men are so horny. But anyways, literally, dude.
This is facts.
Dude,
being one of them, I know lust is a problem.
It is, but I like the fact that I can use that to my advantage. You know, for
reverse sexism.
A little bit. I'm sorry to say it, but yes. Like,
totally.
That's exactly how I'm taking it back. Like, dude, I'm so glad that sexual liberation has been such a topic of, like, this,
I'm just
like,
killing
COVID.
Thing, sorry.
Like, of COVID, bro. Like, sex workers made so much money this year. Because nobody had anything else to do but to...
Yeah. And everybody's horny and lusty.
Literally.
And we all just want to fuck, and we can't. And so we have to go buy people's OnlyFans.
Exactly. And so,
or watch
therefore,
porn for free.
I'm profiting. And I appreciate it.
Respect, dude. Go get them.
I need my bag.
Yeah, use that to your advantage.
So, yeah. Do you want to do tattoos? You're looking at that very intently.
I am interested in the tattooing.
Okay, I feel like we should just get started on that. I mean, we can still talk.
We can continue. But yeah, no, the OnlyFans thing, honestly, the other day I was like, so I keep looking at this girl that I know who, out of high school, she became a stripper.
Mm-hmm. Good for her.
I know. She's making bank.
Dude,
I look at her stories and it is like handfuls of ones. It was like handfuls of ones, and the other day she put on her story, it was handfuls of 20s, and I was like, fuck. I was like, I like had some serious thoughts. I was like, I might go apply at the Golden Banana, dude.
You
like,
might have to.
I might have to.
Like, dude,
who cares?
I feel like we're at that point where everything is over sexualized anyway, so why not just use that? Yeah. Like, literally everything. Kim Kardashian, her sex tape. That made her famous.
That made the
entire family famous.
Yeah, like billionaires.
Literally, like
ridiculous amounts of money came from that.
So much money, dude. And Kylie didn't even have to go down that road.
No, she's
making more than Kim Kardashian now simply because she looks the way she does.
Well, yeah, she got the booty implants.
Yeah, well, and the titty implants.
Implants.
Actually, I don't know.
You can't get dick implants.
I'm sure you can.
I don't think you can. I don't think you can get. You can't get pussy implants.
I feel like we're gonna
get Kegels, but you can't. No plastic surgeon's gonna be like, yeah, I'll make your pussy fat.
I feel like no, because they actually typically do the reverse. Porn stars, their pussies don't actually look like that.
What do you?
They do surgery. They get pussy surgery, bro, to make it look good.
But I don't understand. What does a good-looking pussy look like versus a bad-looking?
I don't think
like,
I mean, I'm the type of person. I mean, like, I'm bi, bro. So I love women's bodies. I love them. I think they're beautiful. No matter what I
didn't know you were bi. That's cool.
I'm pretty sure I said that.
I don't think you've ever said that before.
Oh,
but that's
hey,
awesome.
I'm coming out to you now.
Hey.
I've been bi.
That's awesome.
I mean, I've been bi for the last.
Can I say a personal theory?
Yeah.
I think we're all bi. I think we're all like pansexual.
Sexuality's a spectrum.
Well, totally, but I also think that it's a fucking societal lie. I think that over the course of time,
dude, men have always had romantic relationships.
Oh my god, look at the ancient Greeks.
Yes.
Sorry, we were going two different directions there, but
I mean, we were in the same. Dude,
Same ancient gayness.
Shakespeare literally, like, talked about bromance, like, romantically. And talked about how men are, like, always gonna have, like, you know, like, men always smack each other's ass in sports and shit like that. Like, I'm not saying that that's, like...
I don't think
like,
it's a gay thing.
No, but like, you know, it's a way of expressing, like, your love physically for a person.
Your respect. It's like, man, slap ass.
Yeah, literally. You
Sorry,
know,
Key
like...
and Peele.
Like, but there's always been a romantic side with men, and then with women and women.
Dirty
like,
table.
Dude, I know.
I'm sorry.
I feel it's okay. I mean, like, I'm not really gonna judge you.
But yeah,
that cap
but this is the thing is, I think like I'm sorry, you were saying something, but I just think society has created these constructs of like what should happen based off of this like biological thing of like reproduction, but I think that like over time everybody has suppressed the fact that like we're all just people. The only thing that, like, the real illusion in life is that we're separate from each other.
Yeah.
But we are living in this 3-dimensional plane. And if we were to look at it from a 4th-dimensional thing, we would all be the exact same thing. We are all just we're
Particles.
all little atoms of this same being that lives inside this construct of time that we all like to exist. So the illusion is that we're separate from each other. And so, therefore, like, I don't know. I think
everything is connected. Everybody's connected in some way. And, I mean, that's obvious. Like, you know, when somebody dies... The people that love and care about them are sad. And that sadness, I mean, reflects on the people around. It's a ripple effect. We're all one.
Totally.
We are the sum... Oh, wait. I fucked up that... You know what I'm trying to say, though. We're the sum of all of our parts, whatever it is.
Yeah, I think that has more to do with, like, the ego and shit.
Yeah, but...
I don't know. The ego's an illusion, for sure.
It is, bro. But once you let go of your ego, you're fucking free from everything. I love your fit right now. I just want to let you know. I mean, like, the sweatpants are kind of... but if you have khakis or, like, jeans right now, like, this fire.
Yeah, but, like, I dress for comfort, dog, not for style.
Well, you're talking to me. I'm wearing a grout fit right now.
Grout fit. That's good. I haven't heard that one before. I love a grout fit. Should we not open these yet?
I mean, yeah, you can. I mean, it's your needle. I'm not going to touch it.
All right, good.
We
shouldn't share needles.
Awful.
You want to share needles?
No.
You don't want to get AIDS?
No.
I thought my HIV was good.
Oh, damn. Shit. So what are you gonna do?
I don't know what I'm gonna do. We're gonna.
I don't even know what. I have so many tattoos. I don't know
fingers.
where to do it.
Yeah, you already did all your fingers, didn't you?
I did.
I want to
Except for
get
my
like.
thumbs.
So I want to get a professional one where I want to get like a feathered snake wrapping around my middle
I wanted
finger.
to get a snake. Yeah.
You're right. I want to get Quetzalcoatl, which is the ancient Aztec god of creation and peace.
Ooh.
He's commonly represented as
a
feathered snake. It's a snake with like blue and green feathers.
That's beautiful.
I want to get that wrapped around my fingers. I think that would look so cool.
That would look sick.
But I do know that there's no way I can do that right now.
Yeah, that's I don't recommend you doing that.
No. Not. Oh, should I get us a pen so we can draw sketches? Before we just like start poking ourselves with needles?
Yeah, that's probably a good idea. I mean, I might honestly just finish my toes because I started on those I don't know.
I should finish my Saturn.
Yes, dude.
So, if anybody's curious, I have a Saturn on my arm that I got when I was about 16, thanks to Lily Erickson.
Whoop!
Shout out to Lily Erickson. She gave me a tattoo, peer pressured me into it because she said, "Oh, it'll go away within like a month. It's fine." And then guess what?
It's still there.
4 fucking years later, it's still there. But
hey, if it makes you feel any better, I don't know what the fuck is on my hip. I still
what
don't
is on
know.
your hip?
It's like it looks like I'm pretty sure it was supposed to be my zodiac. I was drunk as fuck. I woke up with it and that was it. That was that.
Oh god.
I literally like when I tell you I panicked because I like it's still on my body, and like I literally did it with like a pencil. I stuck a sewing needle in a pencil and wrapped thread around it.
Damn.
And literally like dunked it in India ink.
Oh, nice.
And it's been on my hip ever since. But I'm going to tell you this. You're going to learn to appreciate that tattoo simply because it has a story behind it.
Okay, wait. How do I draw a crescent moon?
You draw a crescent moon?
Shut up.
Do you want help?
Yeah, do you want to draw a crescent moon on my
I'd love
finger?
to.
Hold on. Maybe I'm doing it right now.
You're killing it.
No, that one won't. Oh god.
You're doing great.
Oh god, life-changing decisions.
I'm honestly surprised that you're doing it on
that.
your hand.
I
hate that too.
I
didn't want to hurt
terrible.
your feelings,
No,
but it's actually awful.
I hate it so much.
Do you want me to help you?
Hold on, I'll just finish.
You should I think you should. Yeah, for sure. Yeah, you do
right.
that one.
Okay.
I'll use this because we're not supposed to share.
Let's get back
anything
to what we were
either,
talking
so
about like sexuality.
So
I don't
sexuality.
know. Oh, you brought up you being pan because you were talking about how bi. Well, this ink does not want to stick to this. Oh, have you ever done the thing where you wrap thread around it?
You don't need to.
You don't need to do that?
There's like a chamber on the inside here.
Oh, what?
So just dunk it. You might need to.
Okay. All right. Here we go. Oh God.
Do it at an angle. Because if you do it at an angle, you'll actually be able to get underneath that skin. But yeah, so sexuality is 100% a spectrum. So like, I don't know, for me,
it's an illusion.
For me, like, realizing my sexuality is I don't know. Like, I feel like I grew up around dudes so much, like, that I like started to think like one, and that like really led me to really thinking that like women are truly beautiful like creatures.
When you said
like,
tea, I thought you were about to say trash, and I was gonna be like, "Whoa, Hayley, come on, women are beautiful."
No. Like, I will say, like, I've always had like a hard time like having personal relationships with women because, I mean, like in middle school and high school, bro, I was bullied like crazy by females.
Really?
Like crazy. Like, I don't know, like 8th grade, I went to, do you remember, oh wait, did you ever meet Derek Smith? Were you at like my birthday party?
No, let's not use full names, by the way, if we're gonna talk shit.
I mean, I'm not gonna talk shit.
We're gonna say something nice about Derek.
Derek was.
Let's not use last names at the very.
Okay.
Or
okay.
let's make aliases for people because this is gonna go out into the public.
Okay.
Sorry, bud. We already exposed you, but like it's too late now. I wouldn't worry about it.
So, but anyways, I had this crush on him, okay. and so I had just moved to Kennebunk, from Scarborough, and I like would just started talking to this guy, and at the same time I started getting into this friend group of like 5 different girls, and apparently one of those girls had been talking to him and I had no idea. Mm-hmm. And so I went to the 8th grade dance with him, and I had gotten ready with these girls. Mm-hmm. Okay, and so I mean, you know how 8th grade dances are. There's one slow song, and that's the only time you ever dance with a dude.
I know how the 8th grade dances were.
Yeah, dude.
No, we didn't have any slow songs actually. My
really?
school was really weird about like. Yeah, it was really, really, really just weird. Done. I don't need to do anything to this.
Yeah. But like, so the final song, like from middle school through high school for Kennebunk is "Stairway to Heaven." You know.
What a weird slow song to dance.
But it's 7 minutes long, so they like.
Why? What the fuck? Exactly, 7 minutes long. What are you doing?
Because it was a longer song, so that you had time to be the fucking horny bastard you all are.
Yeah, but you cannot be horny and make out to "Stairway to Heaven." All right?
Yes.
It ain't that hot.
And
if you're a horny 8th grader.
They did.
Fair
you
enough.
kidding?
If you're a horny 8th grader, I guess you can get
anyways,
down to anything.
I go to this dance. I do the slow dance with Derek, and I get back to the girl's house, and literally they're not talking to me. Literally just not talking, and I was like so confused because like I'm like saying things and I'm being completely ignored type shit.
Ooh.
And literally like one of the girls just started going off on me. We were all sitting in the hot tub because I was finally like, guys, like what's going on? Like I need you to talk to me and like tell me what's going on.
I'm here. You need to.
I'm in the fucking dark. Like what what's going on? And so one of them was like, you went to the dance with Derek Smith. You realize that so-and-so was talking to him first.
Oh, God.
And literally, I shit you not, for the next 6 months, those girls made my life a living hell. My birthday, I invited all of them. And, like, some of my friends from Scarborough, I'm pretty sure I invited you, but you were busy.
Sorry, I was too popular in 8th grade.
Whatever. And so, anyways, I made a group chat in Instagram, And I invited all these people,
You made
and
an
every single one of
okay,
these girls literally said, "Don't you like take the fucking hint, Hayley? None of us want to be your friend."
Yo, wow.
And I like when I say like that was like the beginning of me like
evil.
pretty much despising women. That's why I never really had female friends.
Damn, dude.
And like why
fun.
all my friends were fucking dudes, like always. Like there were you, what was it? What was our friend group for so long? You,
I don't know,
me, James, Justin, Noah.
Noah Drapo.
Sorry,
Sorry, I just exposed somebody else. Fuck, I gotta stop exposing people.
Dude,
no last names, damn it.
No.
Silly.
That showed me that I literally didn't need women in my life unless I wanted them in my life. And I mean, on top of that, I had mommy issues, and so like women in my life just sucked. Besides my little sister, who is my best friend. I love you, Riley. If you ever watch this,
Stop looking at the fucking camera!
I'm sorry, that's only the third time I've done it.
Yeah, only like the 8th time you've done it.
Okay, fuck off. So I mean, yeah, like, but then like in high school, like I found like 2 girls that were really solid, and they like, I don't know, like really like showed me that like I was bisexual, because I didn't know I was, but they their gaydar was so turned on that they were like, Hayley,
well, they were
like you're looking at Playboy bunnies right now, like relax.
Oh, okay. Well, were they gay?
Yes. So one of them was gay, and one of them wasn't bi yet.
You?
No, because I mean, like, I enjoy fucking women. I'm sorry, that was really vulgar.
Word.
But
No, that's
like,
fine. That's fine. That's authentic. That's legit.
But like, I will say,
I'm sure everybody would like to hear that. I'm sure nobody's gonna be opposed to hearing that.
I mean, women are just
Unless you're
so
some
beautiful.
weird homophobic, and if you're some weird homophobic, get
then
the
you
fuck
can
off.
fuck
out.
off.
Yeah, get the fuck out. I don't want you here.
Bro.
I don't want you here if you're homophobic.
Like literally.
Like, you have insecurities
Stop
that you need to deal
looking
with.
at the camera, Tyler.
No, I'm talking to the homophobic people right now.
Okay.
If you're homophobic and you're here, get out, because you have insecurities that you need to deal with, and I'm not here to help you deal with them, bro.
Mm-hmm.
Go get a fucking therapist.
Facts.
Go suck a dick.
Literally.
Maybe you'll change your mind.
Probably not though, because kind of sucking dick, it kind of sucks dick.
Yeah, I can imagine. It don't taste very good either.
I mean, it's not. I mean, it's just like. I mean, as long as you shower or some shit.
So I want to do a lotus, but I can't draw a lotus because my pen is so bad.
I don't have a. Well, I might have a good pen. I don't know.
And I don't want to just like put shit on my body.
I know this is like really tough.
I want to.
Oh, this is a nice pen you got here.
Thank you.
Oh wow.
Well, let's see if it even works. Don't start talking until it starts working.
Oh, it's a nice pen.
Oh, good. Okay, great. So yeah, I mean, sexuality is 100% a spectrum.
No, wait. We've said that like 8 times. But what was your story? Your girls, their gaydar was turned on.
And so they were like, I don't know, like maybe you should try going on a date with a girl. And I was like, no, like my friends were strictly my friends. Like I lived with one of them. Like Alona was my fucking sister, bro. Like she's to this day. Like when Riley wasn't around, she was my little sister for sure. And her family took me in, and I literally slept in the same bed as this woman for like months, and everybody thought that we were like dating and shit, but like she was literally like my best fucking friend. And I don't know, like I feel like yeah, and I feel like that's another thing, like where I mean, people assume that like if you're friends with somebody that's bi or like gay or bi or whatever, and you have the same sexuality, that automatically you guys are fucking.
You gotta be fucking.
Like that's,
you just gotta
be. That's like saying like. That's like saying. I don't even know. Like me saying I fucked my friend Putt Putt, like, or something like that.
I don't know who that is.
Like Putt Putt is one of my homies.
Putt Putt a man?
Yes.
Okay.
And I mean, like, we would go stargazing and shit, like, but he was like fully like platonically my best friend, like, and everybody all the time would be like, I know you guys are fucking, and we'd be like, bro, what the fuck? Like, we'd look at each other and be like, okay, whatever. They can think whatever the fuck they want, but
yeah, but you know, Putt was in his head being like, yeah, fucking wish, bro.
I don't. He had plenty of opportunities to do so, but I like with my homies, like, I make sure you're a fucking homie. Like, if we're gonna be something more, like, I will make that fucking clear. I don't need to spell it out for you.
Lotus?
That's a fucked up position. Close your fist again.
Yeah, you're right. Yeah, it's a fucked up position. I should just do it with a closed fist.
Yeah.
Thank you.
But then at the same time, you don't, because it's always gonna change. So
this is hard. I don't like that. I don't want to do this.
Tattoos are really difficult, bro.
I'm changing my mind. I'm not sure I want to make a permanent decision.
I know, like, and you don't have to. Like, I brought this so that you have the choice. You know?
Wait, can I? Maybe I'll do that 3-dot thing so we can like twin.
Oh my god, really?
Yeah.
Oh my god, I'm so down.
I'll remember you by it.
Aww.
Yeah.
That made my heart so happy.
Yes, you should.
We'll have friendship tattoos.
Yes, we will.
Yes.
I'll get it on my ring finger because that's the finger that.
I feel like we've been talking for more than an hour.
No, fuck it. Who cares?
But no, I don't either.
Wait, have we been?
I don't know.
Oh.
How do you tell?
All right. Well, we're gonna go into a quick commercial break, guys. We'll be back soon.
All right. Right now would be a good time to say go check out my Patreon, and you know, just from here on out, be careful. I ran into a lot of technical difficulties. Good luck.
Realize that it has been an hour, so
we need to wrap things up.
Yeah, we'll go for another like 15 minutes. We'll get some final thoughts out there, and then we'll put a kibosh on it. But I had something I wanted to ask you about.
Yeah.
I forget what it was.
Did it have anything to do with like my life, or like was it?
It must have had something. I mean, I wanted to ask you about your general, just like life upbringing experience.
I can. I mean,
how do you feel like your psyche has been influenced? Like, do you feel like you're a better person now after you have dealt with all of these like struggles and
technical difficulties? Yep, that's what happened. Sorry, not really.
My video keeps crapping out, so I'm really sorry, everybody. This is like kind of a bad setup right here, but I think what we can. I don't want to sum up what you were saying unless you want to continue on.
I'll just say that like I mean, there's beauty in everything, and if you can just create the mindset that your struggles create the person that you are today and make you a better person and a smarter, less naive, and I don't know, just more creative person. Like that's everything. That's all you ever really need. And I don't know, the darker the situations, the more experience you gain, and you're gonna keep that experience for the rest of your life, and you're only gonna grow, and growth is incredible. I mean, like, without without the shit that
we can do.
Yeah, and like without the shit that I had gone through, I wouldn't be the person that I am today. I probably wouldn't be sitting here in front of you, and I wouldn't be having this conversation. And I don't know, like I'm grateful for the experience that I had. Like, and no matter how dark or sad it seemed, like it was an experience that changed me and made me who I am. And I wouldn't have it any other way.
That's beautiful. I mean, thank God for the struggle, right? Thank God for the struggle. No matter what the struggle is, I think we're all going through our own type of struggle in some way or another. And I think that it does really help to build your people. I think this is it's a good kind of theme for this kind of episode. It's just like you are going to go through things in life, but you have the power to shift your mindset around them, and you have the power to make those things productive for you and to be better because of it. And I think that this is a big thing. I think it might be the theme of this entire show.
Yeah.
So I want to say thank you personally for coming on and just setting the tone. Dude.
Oh my
like,
god,
this is great.
course. Like, thank you for having me.
Like,
I
seriously.
love this. Like, being able to, I really hope that this podcast brings on people that like aren't really afraid to tell their stories, and because everybody's story is so different, and you can gather so much information and really like take on what they say and hopefully like personalize it a little bit. You know, like I don't know what people are going through that are gonna watch this, but I mean, hopefully if they've been through an experience like I have, like they can say like, okay, that's kind of sick. Like this person really went through the shits and then like came up from the bottom and became their own person.
Yeah, totally. I think that's you know, you just summed up what I'm trying to do with this show right here. You know, basically a couple wise words. I again just want to thank you for everything. Our brains have the power. You have the power.
Hell
we
yeah.
all have the power. We're all beautiful people. We got the power.
Yeah, you did it better than I did, so I'll give you
It's
that.
all good. It's a little more enthusiastic. It's fine. No worries. But yeah, no. I guess I'll end it here today. And I want to say thanks again, Hayley.
Yeah, anytime.
Yeah,
Thank you.
If you guys want to go on and support, you guys can go to my Patreon. It's gonna be Tyler's Tater Thoughts or something like that. Something's gonna be in the link here, or
It'll
you
be in
don't
the
have to do that.
description.
Sure, yeah, be down below. But you don't have to even do that. You can just come on and watch. I'm not asking for anything. It's all up to you. But if you want to support, I would love you for it. But I'm not gonna love you any more or less if you do or don't. I love you all the
I
same.
feel like everyone's gonna love you anyways.
I love you the same, and I love them. It's all love, baby. It's all love. All right. Well, thanks for everything. Thanks for being here with us, guys. If you really made it to the end of this, you are a god.
You are.
You're a god. You're a Buddha in your own right. Bodhisattva. We'll get into this
Yeah, okay,
spiritual
yeah,
shit
later
later
on.
on. All right. Bye, guys.
Bye.